Okay.
It's as close to time travel as we're gonna get. This week in music history with Marty Miller.
That'd be me, and hello there, and welcome to the latest edition of our podcast. This time we are looking at the week of December 15th to 19th in music history. The week in 1994 that Rod Stewart put his banana in its last ever fruit bowl. He didn't.
And this wedding is no rebound either on anyone's part.
Very busy week for David Bowie, collecting.
Seconds of meeting somebody and I can adopt their accent. I've always found that I collect.
And for the last time, the Beatles did something special for the fan club in 1969.
This is John Lennon saying on behalf of the Beatles, have a very happy Christmas and a good new year.
This week in music history with Marty Miller.
I'm going to start with a little guilty pleasure because I very much love this style of music. Big band. 1944, and it's a mystery. To this day, it's still a mystery. 1944, the arranger, musician, composer, band leader Glenn Miller was killed when his aircraft disappeared over the English Channel. He was supposed to be going to entertain troops, never turned up. 1990 this week, Rod Stewart married the New Zealand model Rachel Hunter. The wedding was in Beverly Hills. This was the famous quote, "I found the girl that I want. I won't be putting my banana in anybody's fruit bowl from now on." They banana split in 1999. And you know, he left Rachel face the music alone when they announced the engagement and all of that.
Rod wasn't here. He did the right thing, stayed away. This was Rachel's moment, a chance to answer those who say the marriage won't last, a chance to answer those who say she was second choice.
And this wedding is no rebound either on anyone's part. You know, it's an insult to me that everyone said that he had asked someone else to marry him before me, so it's not true. It's no rebound.
Back in 1974 this week, the guitarist Mick Taylor announced he was leaving the Stones. He felt it was time to move on and do something new.
Marshall Chess and Mick Taylor were in the front seat, talking very sort of whispering and sort of very heavy and all this. I wondered what was going on. And apparently that night he told him he was leaving, and I knew nothing about it. The Stones didn't want to break up the Faces. They didn't want to say, "Hey Woody, leave that lot and come with us."
But did you think...
Which was very nice of them, really, because they could have been cutthroat about it.
For sure.
Meanwhile, this week in 2021, a 56-year-old David Bowie demo hits the auction block, expected to sell for around €12,000. One-of-a-kind vinyl record featuring a rare recording of David Bowie from 1965, back when he fronted Davy Jones and the Lower Third. Mind you, there were many names.
It was Davy Jones.
And in the 60s you had to change it because...
The Monkees came along and they were just getting popular when I was just starting my career, so I very wisely changed it to Tom Jones.
True story.
True story. I was Tom Jones for about a couple of weeks, and just as I was doing the photo session, he released his first record, It's Not Unusual, and so then I moved on through...
Then you were David Cassidy.
That David Cassidy.
Meanwhile, Bowie in 1971 gave the world his fourth album, Hunky Dory. First one to feature all the members of the band that would become known as the Spiders from Mars.
I find that I'm a person who can take on the guises of different people that I meet. I can switch accents in seconds of meeting somebody and I can adopt their accent. I've always found that I collect. I'm a collector.
1966 this week, the inspiration for one section of the Beatles, A Day in the Life. A London socialite fella, and heir actually to the Guinness fortune, a lad called Tara Brown, was killed driving at high speed his Lotus Elan, and it collided with a parked truck in London. Close friend of Rolling Stone Mick Jagger and Brian Jones, Lennon read the report on the coroner's verdict into Tara Brown's death, and it all went into a song. I read the news today, oh boy.
For his 21st birthday party in 1966, Brown chartered 2 private jets to fly 200 of his friends, including Mick Jagger, Brian Jones, to the family manor in Ireland.
summer in the city, back of my neck getting dirt and gritty.
The Love and Spoonful, then one of the hottest bands in the world, were flown in for a private performance. Just 6 months later, on December 18th, 1966, Brown, who had separated from his wife, was driving with his girlfriend, model Suki Poitier, through South Kensington at high speed when he ran through a traffic light and into a parked car.
Sure, look, we'll keep it Beatles for another minute. Their latest Christmas record, the Beatles' 7th Christmas record, was released to members of their fan club in the UK and in the US, this in 1969. This would be the last time they would do this kind of zaniness exclusively for the fan club.
Everywhere it's Christmas, everywhere it's song. London, Paris, and New York, Tokyo, Hong Kong.
This is John Lennon saying on behalf of the Beatles, have a very happy Christmas and a good new year.
This is Paul McCartney here. I'd just like to wish you everything you wish yourselves for Christmas.
And finally, Grimm, 1974. Manic Street Preachers played the first of 3 nights at the Astoria in London, the last shows that Richie Edwards made with the band before disappearing. Poof, thin air. Richie vanished on February 1st, 1995, leaving no clues to his whereabouts, and he's never been seen since.
It gets to a point where your body physically can't take any more, whereas mentally you maybe think you're strong enough to cope. Everybody's got a different code of living, a different set of ethics. I'm a very unviolent person. I've never hit anybody in my life, but I am prone to extreme violent outbursts. But that's against myself because I make things difficult for myself.
And that is a look at this week in music history. We've just gone through in less than 10 minutes the week of December 15th to 19th. Thanks a lot for listening. Have a great week.
Zipping through a week in a matter of minutes. This Week in Music History, the podcast.